the energy of my aura is around my body and inside my body. So my body is actually inside my aura, inside my energy field. And that was my existence before I became into a human form, and it'll be my existence after this human story has finished. Everything that my ego brain, programmed brain, decides, thinks, feels, absorbs, the interaction I have with others, their energy just transforms. It just moves and it transforms. So if somebody is in my life and I love them and they impact on me greatly in my life and I think about them a lot and I carry them in my soul, I really love them, they have to be in my aura. Part of their energy has to exist in my aura. So even when they have died, their physical body has died, part of their energy is still here in my aura. It's still going with me everywhere I go and still experience. Their energy is still here in my aura because they were so close to me and I loved them so much. It's not like the whole entire soul, once someone dies, just goes away and is not here. It has to be particles of their soul, their energy. You see all this light around me? These tiny particles of energy? There has to be particles in there of my grandparents that I loved growing up that have now passed on. There is particles of my mum that's now passed on. There's particles of my cousin that's passed on. There's particles of people, anyone who's impacted on this life. They're still there, living today. Their particles are still here that I can still feel. So they haven't gone away from me. That's why when we say they're still with you, when we say to people that they're looking down on you, well, they're not looking down on you. They're within your aura. They're still a part of who you are. So this aura, this field, is like my frequency signal. So if you crossed me in the street, if you met me for the first time, before you got to know anything about my personality, you would feel my field. You feel what I am projecting out. And this is why people say, I had such a connection with somebody like I've never felt before, because there was something in their auric field, in their energy, and something in yours that matched. That's why it felt like that. Now, whether that's going to be one of the greatest lessons you've ever learned and it's going to teach you so much, or whether it's going to be one of those just this beautiful, warm feelings that you don't have to actually learn anything, it's just a nice union. That's something you'll find out along the way. But we don't take enough notice of our energy fields. We're just caught up in this human self, what this human self looks like, and forget about this whole other frequency that we keep sending out, which is like our radar signal.